Hello, hello, hello again. It's me, David Porter of Heart of Christ Fellowship. Look, I want to talk to you now about the quality of service that you provide. And so that you understand the impact it has on the people that have paid for your service or your product. Now, let me start this off with this. I was watching a professional sporting event, and one team was blowing the other team out. I mean, it wasn't even close no more. And now I'm talking about a professional sporting event. Now, when this team was blowing the other team out, you can tell the team that was losing, they stopped putting in any effort into the game. They were just to the point that they were like, it's over, and we're just trying to get it another one. And let me tell you how bothered that made me. Not because the team was losing, is that when you look at the people in the stands that came there to support them and to see that they were willing to give less than 100% for that event. Is that fair to the people that may have paid 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, $100 a ticket, $1,000 a ticket to see these people perform, and just because they're having a bad day, they give up. They say, well, it's over. I might as well stop now. And at first, I was very critical of them. And like, if you have paid for a service, you paid for a product, you paid for that, you're expecting them to at least give their best for the full time that game is on. Then it reminded me of something that Elder Settles, my mentor, who passed away in, I think, November 2010. Man, I miss him. It reminded me something that he said. He taught me, and I'm porterizing it. He said, every time you preach or you teach, it's not just the 20, 30, 45 minutes that you're up there speaking. The preparation, the prayer that you put in before you get up there, you have to give it your best. You don't have to entertain nobody, but you make sure that you give them the message that people came there for. Now, let me clarify that. Not that the people say you preach on this. No, whatever the Holy Spirit put on your heart, you deliver that message like it was your very last message and your life depended on it. Because there's some people that may not get an opportunity to hear that message again. Porter, what in the world does this have to do with value of service, value of a product? It has everything to do with it. When somebody pays for your service, pays for your product, they're expecting to get the value that's associated with that amount. And that's why they gave it to you other than giving it to somebody else. They said, okay, I wanted this. This company or this organization provided me this for this amount. I'm willing to shell over or transfer that resource that I had called money, transfer it to you in exchange for this product or this service. Even in relationships, although it's not money in relationships, as far as uh, spouses and as far as relationship with parent and child, there's a transfer of confidence or trust or a transfer of security or transfer of confidence or comfort, a transfer of sharing with you because they're saying, you know what, I'm willing to take the if I needed that information, I needed you, and I'm willing to take that from you in exchange. Here's the transfer. Here's the resource I'm transferring over to you. If somebody is trusting you for something, for a service that you said you were going to provide, you don't have to be the best, but that doesn't mean you don't give your best. I may not be the best speaker, preacher, teacher, apostle, evangelist, leader, but that doesn't mean I should not strive to give you the best that I have. And that's all anybody's asking. They're not asking you to be perfect. But some people are. But if you're legitimately giving your best, people will honestly, a lot of times, people will accept that. Because when you're giving your best and then they give you the feedback as far as, well, I like your service, but this, or I don't like your service for this. Sometimes we don't want to hear the feedback. We need the feedback of how well this product or this service address your need. Did you get the expected value you thought you were getting out of that? And then taking that feedback and going and making corrections or making adjustments so that the next time I can provide that service or that product better for the same price or for whatever adjustments I need to make to the price, but so that the client gets the value they were expecting. When I first became a father, I'm going to be straight up with you. I had no idea what it took to be a father. I made so many mistakes. And I believe every father or every parent does, especially with that first child or the first children. I think usually the last child is the one that gets all the benefits of all the learning that you had to go through with the previous children. But as I as I go through life now, what I try to do is now I can't change what I did in the past, but I can try to improve the service that I provide to my children now. They're adults, so I don't treat them like a child. What I try to do is share information with them. I may share it in a text. I may share it in an email. I may share it on Facebook when I'm talking to everybody else. I'm sharing information. And what I need to do also is study up on it, pray up on it, and prepare so that when I deliver it or share it, hopefully it's something that somebody can use. Maybe all of it, maybe some of it. It's up to the person to decide how they want to use the information I provide or that anybody provide. The value, the value, the value people are counting on. If it's their last dollar, the last dollar that they have. In fact, let me give you this example before we go. I used to go to this bookstore, and I would be in this bookstore for a long time. And my wife would be looking for me, the boys would be looking for me, and then we'd walk around the bookstore. I'd be carrying a book, carrying a book, carrying a book, and then when I go to the counter, it's time to pay for the book. I say, you know what? I don't think I want this book, and I'll put it back. And the fellas be like, you just carried that book for 30 minutes. Yeah, but I wasn't willing to pay or transfer this amount of money for that. If it was my last dollar, would I be happy with it? Do your best. Trust God. Never give up. God bless y'all.